Hello and welcome to Strategic Management. In this course, we will talk about the strategy formulation part and the types of change model. This model was created by Balogun and Hailey in 2008 to help identify the type of change that happens in a company when implementing a tactic. So the model of types of change has two variables. On the top side, you have the actual end result of the change. It can be a realignment for a small change or transformational for a large change. In comparison, you also have the speed in which this change is going to be implemented, or the nature of change. It can be incremental for step-by-step change, or a big bang, which is a change that happens in one go. So when we look at them, let's look at the first one. The first one would be a realignment with an incremental change. This change is called adaptation. So think about something that you only change slightly and you do it step by step. The second type of change that they propose is called evolution. Evolution is when you change a lot from what you're doing currently, but you also do it in stages or interrelated activities. The third type of change is called reconstruction. Reconstruction is, again, not a very big change from something that you are currently doing, but it does happen in one go. So it happens all at once. For the fourth type of change, Balogun and Hailey called it revolution. This type of change is transformational, meaning it's really changing from something completely different from what you're used to doing. And again, it happens in a big bang in one go. One of the important things that they consider when looking at these four types of changes is also how risky it is. So as you follow the arrow, you will see that at the end there is a higher risk for that kind of change. To understand where your tactic stands in the change process is very important because it will help you to know how to implement something. If you have an idea of changing something in a company to make it better, to align with your strategy, and it is, for example, a reconstruction type of change, then you know that it will not be a very big difference from what you're doing now, but even though there is a change, it will have to happen in one go. So the risk will be moderate. At the same time, if you have a change that is only slightly different from what you're doing today, and you can do it in stages or little by little, then the risk will be smaller as it will be an adaptational change. Of course, if you are changing completely from what you're doing and you have to do it in one go, the risk of it working or not is very high, and that's why it is called revolution. It is important to understand these, and we will use these types of changes in class, and we will actually make them applicable to hotels and to tactics that people implement. What I would like you to do is to think about implementing, for example, a butler service in a hotel. What do you need to do, and what kind of change do you think the butler service is from a hotel that has never had butler service before? Here you can see the references. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in class.